Hello, welcome to Snooker Pro Tips. The one I'm going to do now is one you won't see very often, and it regards the screw shot. Now, the big thing with all shots at snooker, what we sort of bang on about is keeping nice and still, keeping your head still, keeping your body still. The only thing that should be moving is your arm. And the problem is now, what happens when we get absolutely dead straight behind the ball? Because obviously now, if it is we play a screw shot and we're staying dead straight on the ball, the white's just going to come back and hit the cue. So obviously now you've got to get out the way of the cue ball coming back towards you without moving. So how is this possible? And it's quite simple to explain and quite simple to show. And what I've got here now is the black on the spot, the white's absolutely dead straight behind it, and what I'm going to do is play the screw shot, move out of the way without actually moving. Now I know what you're thinking, is it levitation or is it jumping out the way? What I'm actually going to do is move my hand, and that's the only thing I'm going to move. I'll try and take the shot out a little bit wider so you can see that I don't actually move. So I'll try and get most of me in there, and what's actually going to happen is I'm going to lift my hand out the way. I'll just zoom the camera in so I can get it a little bit closer so you can actually see where my hand is going to be. And hopefully I'm going to get this in shot. So now what I'm actually going to do is when I screw through the ball is with this finger here is just push off and then take my hand out of the way. So my finger's there, push with that finger so it lift my hand out the way, and then what that gives the white ball time to do is to come through here. And while all this is going on, my body's nice and still. So I'm going to hit through it and then bring it out the way. I'm not going to do it before, because then I won't be screwing the white ball correctly. And this takes a little bit of practice, because you've just got to have a little bit of belief in what's actually happening when you're doing it. So I shall take the camera out now, do it so you can see I stay nice and still. And then what I'll do is just zoom the camera in so you can just see me hand and how it actually works. So there's no cheating going on. I think most of it might be in shot now. So you see now nice and low, dead straight. And then you see I've kept fairly still. My head comes up a little touch anyway when I play. But you see there now I've taken the cue out the way, and I've really overscrewed that just to make a point of it. So I shall set that up again. So this time you can get just my hand in shot, and then you'll be able to actually see how it actually works. So we'll get a little bit of a close up now where my bridge hand should be, or hopefully be. Might just take the white out a little bit. You should hear the red hit the back of the pocket, so I don't want to show you the red going in. So hopefully my hand will be in shot. I'll play it a little bit closer than I normally do, just so I make sure it's actually in there. So I'm nice and straight, and now what's going to happen is that this finger now is just going to pull it out the way. It's almost like a card trick where all of a sudden everything disappears, but what I'm actually doing is making a nice path here so the white can come out. So I'll let it the same pace I did the last time, although I've overscrewed it, just to show you that you can get out the way. Nice and straight. And you see taking the cue out the way, and the white ball now screws back, and what you've actually done there is kept your body nice and still so you can play the screw shot. And that is screwing the white ball in a dead straight line when you're close to the ball you want, so you're not actually jumping out the way. What you'll find players actually do when they're sort of in that situation is they will jump up out the way because they're frightened obviously of the cue ball coming back and hitting them. So now what you'll tend to find is that they're actually moving before they've actually hit the shot. So they'll be there, and what you'll try and find is they come out the way so as they try and get out the way of the white. So now what's happening is they're getting up, the cue is coming up, and you find you might do something like that, and it doesn't actually go where you want it to. So that is screwing the cue ball back in a straight line. So as you stay where you are and you get that screw back and you stay nice and still, keep the body still, keep the head still as best you can, and that's it. It's been Snooker Pro Tips. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching. Hope you find this one useful. There'll be loads of you out there who find yourself in an absolute dead straight line, screwing it back, and find that you can't. I hope that helps you out. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments on this clip, please leave them. If you have any personal messages, again, please leave them. I'll try and answer all the questions best as I can. Thank you.